70% of the whey protein brands in India are fake, spiked, or contain dangerously underused protein. And the worst part, many of these brands are tested positive for toxic metals like lead and mercury. No lab reports, no certification, just sleek packaging and lies. And yet you're drinking it every day, thinking it will help you build muscle. The truth, it's damaging your kidneys, putting a strain on your liver and increasing your long-term risk of organ failure. Today, we are exposing the dark side of the whey protein industry in India, where some of the brands are selling you less amount of protein than they claim, and some even contain harmful substances. We'll show you exactly which brands passed the independent lab reports successfully, which ones failed miserably, and how to choose the right protein brand without getting scammed. The protein powder industry in India is booming, but a large part of it is broken. In 2023, an independent group of doctors, research scientists, and citizens launched the first ever citizen protein project in India. They tested 36 top selling protein brands in India. The shocking reality, 9 out of 36 brands underreported protein content by 40%. Some tested positive for lead, aflatoxin, and other pesticide residues. A few of them didn't even pass the basic safety or nutritional standards. Now in 2025, they have launched the version 2, the Citizen Protein Project Part 2. And the results, they are even more shocking. Many protein powders, both sports and medical nutrition, were found to have misleading labels, low protein content, and toxic contaminants like lead, mercury, and other pesticide residues. The complete report with the protein content, the heavy metal testing, amino acid spiking, and safety measures is in the description box. And I'm happy to tell you, the brands which I'm affiliated with came out with outstanding results. But other protein powders, they were filled with added sugars, fillers, and poor quality raw materials. This isn't just misleading, it's outright dangerous for your health. Now you will see the complete list of brands that passed the test with flying colors. And I almost forgot to tell you this. This report also factored in the cost effectiveness of whey protein sold in India. Hence, you can see the grading from green to red. Green is most cost effective and red is burning your wallet. For the last 5 years, I've been using Muscle Nectar and Whole Truth for my whey protein requirements. Both of these brands came up with good results in the protein project results. But some top premium protein brands came up with lower protein content as they say on the label. In short, the problem isn't only with cheap brands. Even expensive ones are cutting corners and fooling the common consumers. If all of this sounds confusing, here's a simple way to make sure you're getting a quality protein supplement. First, check the protein percentage. Look at the scoop size and the protein per scoop. Use this formula. Protein divided by scoop size into 100. It should be at least 75%. Anything below that is just too many fillers. Let's take an example. In the whey protein label shown on your screen, the serving size is 31 grams. The protein content is 24 grams, which corresponds to 77.4% of protein. This will be a correct choice for your protein powder. Second, look for the leucine content. Per scoop, the leucine content should be at least 10% or more. So, let's take Whole Truth's example. 24 grams of protein in a single scoop, which corresponds to 2.6 grams of leucine content. About 10%, and hence it is a correct choice. Leucine is also the king of muscle protein synthesis. Avoid if a brand does not show their amino acid profile, just avoid it. The fourth point is check for sugar and carbs. Carbs per scoop should be less than 2 grams. Now what about artificial sweeteners? Are they safe? Here is where I differ with the so-called fitness influencers. Artificial sweeteners are safe for you. Bombshell moment. Yes, Artificial sweeteners are safe for you in moderate amounts, and we'll make a complete video discussing artificial sweeteners and the impact on your health. But for now, if you aren't consuming tons of whey protein, artificial sweeteners are completely okay. The fifth point is look for third-party testing. The best brands share a certificate of analysis for each batch. Certifications like Informed Choice, Labdoor or BSCG show they're serious about their quality. Sixth and the most important point, don't fall for marketing buzzwords. Ignore labels that say doctor formulated or anabolic brand. If the protein percentage is low, none of that matters. Now I will discuss the bonus tips. Don't just choose a protein based on your goal. Choose it based on your digestion and your budget. How do you decide this? Drink 1 glass of milk. If you can digest it well, then go for whey concentrate. If you can't digest that milk or feel bloated, that means you have lactose intolerance. And trust me, more than 90% of India's population suffers from lactose intolerance. In that case, you should go for whey isolate or whey hydrolysate. Now in India, there are only few brands which offer whey hydrolysate. So do your research before you opt for them. If you are vegan, go for a plant-based protein. They constitute soy, pea and rice. And yes, plant protein is as effective as animal protein, provided you have a variety of plant protein sources that help you to hit your daily protein intake goals. Casein is helpful if you want a slow digesting protein overnight, but it is not necessary for everyone. And remember, protein powder is just a supplement. It's not a shortcut. It works great when the rest of your diet is clean, you're exercising, you prioritize sleep and have a holistic approach to your health journey. Let's recap. The protein industry is full of noise, flashy packaging and exaggerated claims. But thanks to independent testing and citizen-led research projects, we now know which brands can be trusted and which brands we should be away from. Next time you buy protein powder, check the label, demand transparency, and don't let marketing decide your health. We have added the links of the Citizen Protein Project 1 and 2. If this video helped you, share it with your protein buddies and subscribe to the channel. This helps us bring more research-backed advice on your feed. See you in the next one. Train smart and stay strong.